Hey now! What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I just got back from the theaters after seeing Companion.
Another epic victory!
What just happened? We won? We won! We won! All thanks to me! All thanks to Squirrel Girl.
Companion is a 2025 film that was written and directed by Drew Hancock, and this is going to be a review that I'm going to try my damnedest to not give stuff away, because I think I only saw the second trailer for this movie, and the second trailer sold me on wanting to see this movie in theaters. It's the reason why I decided to go out and see it, because it reveals a lot more. It tells you a lot more what's going on. I went back and watched the first trailer just to see, like, how much do they give away? And the first trailer gives nothing away. Like, nothing at all. So if you're somebody that only saw the first trailer, I will not spoil this for you whatsoever, because I almost feel like if you go into this movie without knowing really what's going on, without knowing the plot, without seeing that second trailer that reveals so much, I think you can go into this blind and have a damn good time with this film, because even what I knew, I had a damn good time with this movie. I quite enjoyed it a lot. Let's talk about the cast. Jack Quaid, who we've seen in a lot of things by now. Not just, he was in Scream 5. He's very popular on The Boys, that TV show. And you know that he's doing a lot of good things right now, because he had like 2 trailers for 2 different movies out at the same time. This film and another movie, Novocaine, I think. And so Jack Quaid is doing big things. He's doing very well. And I thought he did a great job here. He did. I can't even describe like why I liked his performance, or the different things that he did with his character throughout the movie that made me like his performance. But let's just say, if you know Jack Quaid, you know that he was good in this movie. Sophie Thatcher, who is an actress that when I looked her up, I sort of realized I've seen her in quite a few things over the last couple years, mostly horror films, and she's great. I mean, she's great in general, but this might be my favorite performance of her with the character that she had to play here. It's a very different type of character. It could be a hard character for somebody to play and pull off and make relatable given the circumstances, but I think she was phenomenal. I liked her a lot. The other cast, you have Megan Surrey, Harvey Gillian. I'm not familiar with those actors. I thought they were good in the movie though. But Lucas Gage, this guy, I swear I see in every horror movie that I see nowadays, and he was great as well. Again, I have to be very cautious. I have to be very careful with what I talk about. I'm just going to say this. For me personally, I'm going to give this a full price. Which I know that sounds high. I know it's like, wow, you haven't even really said why you like this movie. And I know, because I don't want to get yelled at in the comments like, you gave this away. Believe me, if you like horror, if you like fun horror, and if you like some good, crazy, effed up ideas going on, this movie, I think, delivers on all of that. I highly recommend this film, especially, I mean, I could have just given it a good date movie. Given the plot, given the title of the film, you could tell your girlfriend or a potential girlfriend, or if you're a girl and you want to freak out your boyfriend, hey, take them to this movie, and boy, you will have a good time. Now, for people who either they saw the film or they don't care about spoilers, we are going to get into spoilers because I gotta get some of this stuff out. Spoiler alert! This movie is basically Detroit Become Human. Like, it reminded me so much of that video game, just in the sense of Iris is a robot. She's like a sex robot, I guess. I mean, she doesn't have to be used for that, but that's definitely what Jack Quaid is using her for. And even though I knew she was a robot going into this movie, I love the beginning of it and how they sort of ease you into that, how they sort of tell it from her point of view for the first like 15, 20 minutes until it's a reveal of like, oh shit, that's what's going on. She's not even aware that she's a robot, and all of this crazy shit that surrounds that. That's really the main thing. I don't want to just start spoiling like every beat for beat things that happen, but it's the fact that our main actress is a robot and how that emotionally fucks with her. Yes, she's a robot. She shouldn't have emotions, essentially. These robots have emotions because they're emotional support girlfriend type robots. They're supposed to like pretend to be that companion for you. And there's just a lot of craziness that goes into that. I'm not saying AI or robots in general is something that you've never seen before. Obviously, you've seen a ton of movies like this. But I like the angle that they approached AI technology, robot technology. I like that it still felt contemporary and futuristic, but not too futuristic, where I like, this is plausible. This is absolutely something that if this ever becomes available and if it's affordable, people will absolutely do this. So I liked a lot of things about this film. I like a lot of things about following a robot character that you sympathize with and sort of sit back to yourself and think, man, do they? Like, are they people? Are they, right? It's almost like that iRobot thing, or I mean, Terminator. So many things of like robots having souls and all of that stuff. I'm a sucker for that, I guess, you know. And who knows? Maybe somebody will watch this movie and they'll think, oh, it's not all that special, or it's not all that big of a deal. You really gave this a full price? Fuck yeah, I gave this a full price because I enjoyed it, and maybe I was just in a good mood. Maybe I was in a good mood where I needed just a fun horror film that wasn't too deep, wasn't too intricate, wasn't too like thinky. It had enough of the thinky. It had enough of, I thought the script was written well enough to where it did surprise me along the way. It did take some twists and turns that did sort of leave me on the edge of wondering what was going to happen next, wondering how it was going to end. So guys, let me know in the comments below if you too saw Companion. What did you think of it? Did you like it as much as I did? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!